Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in to the channel. Before we get into this subject matter, I have to put a disclaimer out that this subject matter may be triggering to some. If you don't want to watch this video, I totally get it. If you dare to continue on with the video today, we will be discussing why your parents are emotionally unavailable. You may be that parent that's emotionally unavailable to your children, but we're going to discuss why parents of adults now, growing up, they were emotionally unavailable to you. They were not there emotionally for you when you needed them the most. First, let me let you know we do not inherit only physical traits from our parents, from our ancestors. We inherit, unfortunately, their unhealed wounds too. Emotional unavailability in parents is not just a psychological issue, it has deep spiritual and even sometimes deep esoteric roots. Your parents' inability to connect with you emotionally is often a reflection of ancestral karma. And as well, it could be lessons your spirit chose because you chose to come into your mother's canal. You chose your parents before incarnating. Now, the ancestral trauma and emotional blockages your parent may be carrying becomes generational wounds. Now, again, you may be the parent carrying generational wounds. Now, a generational wound is unresolved pain from their lineage that was never healed. Many of our parents were taught to suppress emotions for survival. And in that suppression, they passed down emotional disconnection as a coping mechanism. Their emotional walls were built not because they don't love you. And I'm sure if you are the parent here, you have not built emotional walls because you don't love your children, but because they never learned how to express love freely. And perhaps you never learned how to express love freely. You may have chosen them as parents to break this cycle, and many of you have chosen your parents to break cycles and to bring emotional healing to your lineage. Before birth, your soul may have agreed to experience emotional distance in order to learn self-sufficiency and emotional independence, as well as to transcend attachment wounds and to step over into self-love. For some of you, it could be so that you can teach them through your presence. Your growth and your awareness can serve as a mirror for them to awaken. Sometimes a parent's role is not to nurture, but to catalyst your spiritual awakening. Many people spend their lives seeking the love their parents never gave them. And this is a trap. It traps you in the illusion of seeking love outside of yourself. The universe often places us in situations of emotional lack, so we remember that love was within us all along. Emotional unavailability in parents teaches the soul to detach from external validations and awaken divine self-love. Your parents' limitations are not a reflection of your worth, but a lesson in where to find true love, unconditional love within yourself. Your journey is one of healing. You are not here to resent your parents and to be mad at them for the rest of your life or the rest of their life. Some people, parents have transitioned and they're still holding on to resentment. Your journey here is one where you are to transmute the pain into wisdom. And once you healed, you break the cycle for future generations. I hope you choose healing, and I hope that you're ready to release, forgive, and rise.